Hey there folks, and welcome back for another video. I'm Chris from iLeather.com, and today we're going to do a face shaving video with Weekend in Malibu from Stirling. This has a beautiful scent, a little citrus in there. There's some other things rounding it out, maybe a vanilla. Not sure what else, because again, I read the label when I buy it, or the scent notes, and it's been, several days or a week or whatever before I get around to using it, so I don't recall exactly, but definitely some citrus, a sweet scent strength. This one I'd call about a 7, good scent strength. Beautiful soap, and normally I go ahead and load my brush off cam, but today I'm gonna just take a few extra minutes. I took the day off. I'm gonna do some work outside. The weather's supposed to be nice, so I'll take time to go ahead and load my brush in my bowl, and I scoop out soap with one of these cosmetic scrapers, just a little bit, and load from a bowl. That way you can put as much water as you want in it, and there's no risk of adversely affecting your soap. That works really, really well for me. Talk a little bit about Stirling while I'm loading here. Stirling, if there was a value champion in soap, just soap, well, probably aftershave too, to be honest, but let's just go with soap. They would be the value champion, and that is the best overall combination of price and quality. If you take those things into consideration, Stirling would be the value champion. Now, you're going to have other value brands that sell a lot of different things, like brushes, like, for example, this RazoRock Hawk, which, excuse me, that's another thing. They sell RazoRock Big Bruce, which is a $12 synthetic brush that is fantastic. I use it all the time. You see it all the time because I love it. They sell lots of different things, so they have exceptional value sort of across the board. But Stirling, on the few products they sell, which is generally soaps, balms, aftershaves, they are super they are super value. Let's put it that way. And when you take into consideration the quality, that puts them over the top, at least when it comes to soap and aftershave. The things that I use, they're absolutely, excuse me, fantastic. I cannot talk this morning. Well, it's different from any other day, right? All right, let's wet the face and we will get going. Stay tuned. This is Stirling, as I'm fond of saying, will run with anything in quality. I don't care what the price is. And as you know, I haven't always been a fan of Stirling. There was a time when they had that sort of side odor, and I killed Stirling. As far as in my videos, I said it was terrible. It was on my worst products list. But as I've said so many times, we're told you guys, they didn't spend a lot of time balking and complaining about it, publicly at least. Rod probably did curse me under his breath. That's okay, I don't blame him. But they went to work as well and made a great product, and that's the type of folks that I like to do business with. One who, realizes there's a problem and goes to work on it. Now, there have been other artisans who I've dealt with, and I've mentioned that there could be some issues, and they just blow it off. That's okay, because I don't have to buy them. But if you're someone who, when the folks say, hey, there might be a problem here, and you listen and you make a change, I really appreciate that. And that is sort of the advantage of dealing with artisans. A lot of them will listen and make changes. Some of them will not. I'm going to be honest. Just because they call themselves artisans doesn't mean that every single one of them is going to lend you their ear and listen, because some of them don't. Some of them are going to do exactly what they want, and they have every right to do that. But some of them will take your feedback into consideration. So today we're going to use a charcoal razor, which I don't have a blade in. I'm going to have to put a blade in it. Stay tuned. All right, so we're back, and we've got a derby blade, because that's what happens to be up in the medicine cabinet there. Let's set that aside. Beautiful razor here, really outstanding, one of my favorite razors. Does a fantastic job, and we will lay the blade in there like so. The charcoal razor has bars that keep the blade in place the way it's supposed to be, and it does an excellent job at it. And we have screwed her down, and we are ready to go. Now we can get busy. Just wet it a little bit, move the mirror back into place, and we'll get our shave on, and that feels fantastic. Of course, I don't expect anything less from a Stirling soap. Great residual slickness, great quality. Like I said, this soap can run with any soap on the market, both in quality, and it is less expensive than most. So it is an excellent value. It's top of the line in terms of value because you get a lot for your money, both in product and in quality. There are very few people that can compete with Stirling on a value basis, and to be quite frank, there are not that many other soaps that can compete with them on a quality basis, especially under that $4 an ounce price tag. They're well below that, but there are many soaps that aren't as good as Stirling and twice as expensive. At least that's my opinion. All right, let's wet the face. We'll come back for pass 2. All right, and here we go. We are back for pass number 2. And this is a sweet soap. If you like sweet scents, you'll probably enjoy this one. Like I said, citrus. And something rounding it out. A little vanilla maybe, cherry, something, I'm not sure. But it's a nice scent. And I have to buy the aftershave because I didn't buy it. A lot of times the first time I try soap from Stirling, I'll see if I like the soap scent, and then I'll go back and get the aftershave. So I'll get the aftershave on this one because I like it. And the aftershaves are well priced and they last a good while, and just a huge fan. Let's talk a little bit about the videos I've been making lately. I made sort of a sofa session yesterday, and I covered a number of topics, including Hot Rod Levon from Stirling. He put my picture on that box, the box that I ordered. You can go check out the sofa session from yesterday if you want to see that. I also mentioned, I think it's Paradigm Razor Company and the Sanford & Son Junkyard Packaging, Flim Flam Packaging. That's not a knock on the razor people, because I have not used the razor. And most likely will not unless I find one on a BST at about half the price, because it's just too expensive. There are other razors, titanium, that will be coming considerably cheaper, both in the budget and premium space, as I mentioned yesterday. So if you wait, you'll be able to get one much less expensive. And if you have the scratch to blow, then by all means do. And it may be a fantastic razor, so no doubt about that. But I received a lot of feedback on the packaging, and very few people disagreed. I don't know how many emails I received, but it was a lot. And most people were like, yeah, if I ordered something that cost me $400 and it had that Flim Flam Sanford & Son Junkyard Packaging, I wouldn't be happy. Now, in the defense of the company, I think Paradigm, I don't think they did the packaging. That looks like the same packaging, more or less, that Bullgoose uses for their Asylum. Same sort of box, same sort of label. Packet material is a little different. The RX had a foam insert. The Evolution did not. But anyway, that looks like Bullgoose packaging. So I don't know what kind of deal Paradigm made with Bullgoose, but it looks to me like Bullgoose probably did the packaging. If I'm wrong, you can correct me, but that appears to be Bullgoose packaging. It's poor. It is not up to the standard, and I can't really put it on Paradigm. It looks like a Bullgoose production, and let me tell you, that packaging is Bullgoose. Hello. All right, let's rinse the face. We'll come back for pass 3. All right, here we go, pass 3. By the way, someone mentioned to me that was Bullgoose packaging, so if it's not, my apologies, but I will say I've had 2 razors that came from Bullgoose in packaging, almost identical, other than that crumbly mess of paper that they had surrounding the cardboard chips or whatever the heck it is. So it looks a lot like Bullgoose shipping material. And if it's not, they still do it anyway. So it's still BullJive. Bullgoose BullJive BullJive Packaging. Bottom line, look, as I'm so fond of saying, I'm not here to blow smoke up the skirts of these vendors and artisans. If something is poor, it's poor. And there's no need to tiptoe around it. Boy, this is a great soap, by the way. I should talk more about the soap and less about BullJive packaging. But anyway, to close it out, if Bullgoose didn't do it, they still use that same packaging on some of their $200 plus razors. They do have a foam insert for some, but two of them, or one or, I received at least one that had, no, it was two in those chintzy cardboard boxes with the sticker label on it. And it's really not up to standard for even 200 bucks, as I said before. All right. And don't tell me anything about Wolfman doing it. I don't want to hear that. You know, if you point to other things that are poor and say, well, they do it too, that gets nowhere with me. That's what kids do. That's what kids do when somebody does something wrong, and then they go, well, JoJo does it too. I don't want to hear that. Take that somewhere else. Don't try to rationalize your bad practice. That's what it is. Bunch of BullJive. All right. Let's get back to this wonderful Stirling soap and this wonderful charcoal razor, which is, like I said yesterday, if you want to save yourself a little money and get a titanium razor cheaper later, get yourself one of these, which is fantastic. And also, you can send your wife some flowers, and you'll have $100 left over. And you'll be able to put it either down on a premium titanium razor, which will be less than $400, or you can buy the offering that'll probably be coming at some point from RazoRock, a full titanium for around $100. So you could have one of these, send your wife some flowers, and a titanium razor for $400. So anyway, we've had fun today with our shave, being a little exuberant and wacky, but that's okay. It's Friday, we've got the day off, so we are going to enjoy. And you know, Bullgoose sells a lot of great stuff, admittedly, but some of the things they do, quite frankly, I don't care too much for the relationship between Bullgoose and the Shave Nook. To me, it's an inherent conflict of interest. However, that is a great forum. There's a lot of valuable information there, but it's not really, you know, an open forum per se, because they moderate it pretty tough, and certain products, you know, don't stand a chance if they're not blessed, so to speak. That's sort of why, you know, I don't do a lot of things there. Well, plus they ban videos, so I can't do anything with the videos there. But there's a lot of great, valuable information, a lot of great members. But when you're a vendor and you run a forum, he'll say he doesn't run it, but other people say otherwise. I don't know. Make up your mind. There's an inherent conflict of interest there. Just as there is with vendors running a trade show and giving other vendors a fair shake. You know, there's a little bit of conflict there, and you got to take that into consideration. Open your eyes, open your ears, take a look, people. All right, let's rinse the face, and let's come back, and we'll grab a Stirling aftershave. Stay tuned. All right, and in comes the magic, if I can find the label there. Made by Witch's Thayers, Witch Hazel. Great stuff. No problem whatsoever. I don't know why I went to my head first. I guess I'm just used to slapping it on the dome as well. But let's, here we go. Let's get on the face. This is lemon. Smells beautiful. Doesn't hang around, so no worries on that interfering with your aftershave. Quick review of our gear. Stirling Weekend in Malibu was fantastic. I think it's like $12.95. This is an excellent soap. Any Stirling soap is excellent in quality and value, and they don't kill you on shipping either. Great group of folks there at Stirling. Highly recommend that you go check out their summer offerings, because they have some great stuff. RazoRock Big Bruce. I think this might be sold out now, but boy, what a brush. I use it all the time. $12.95 works as well as any brush I have. It's outstanding. charcoal razor. Expensive, indeed, but boy, what a wonderful shaver. And boy, this is an artisan here, I'm going to tell you. Just beautiful, beautiful craftsmanship on that razor. And let's get to the aftershave to round this baby out. This is Stirling Orange Chill. We'll get a little citrus going here and then move on to our head shave there in just a moment. And this smells great. Nice restrictor on this bottle so you don't pour out half your bottle, which is no fun. Or at least it isn't for me. Oh yeah, that's nice. Smells fantastic. Feels great. Very good stuff. Very good ingredients, I'm pretty sure, on here. We have alcohol, witch hazel, essential oil, aloe, menthol, glycerin, hydrovanz. I don't even know what that is, but I must tell you, smells great. Nice menthol coming in. Thanks everybody for watching once again. I appreciate your time as always. You have been watching the most prolific wet shaving blog in the world, iLeather.com. Thanks again. Until next time. What are we going to do till next time? We're going to help make the entire world shave great once again. Not just America, not just Mexico, not just Europe, but everybody. We want everybody to come on in and have a great shave. Thanks for watching.